Hey guys, my name is Camilla and welcome back to the Dye-Free Baker. If you've been looking for a naturally colored red velvet cake, then you're in luck. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a red velvet cake that not only looks great, but tastes amazing too, without any artificial food dye. Grab the recipe in the description and let's bake. In today's video, I'm going to be using TruColor baking color, the Carmine Red. My bottle is a little bit old. Hopefully when you get yours, it looks better than this. But I'm going to be using this bad boy to create a vibrant red batter that is going to bake beautifully, withstand heat, and it tastes good too.
I thought I would show a little bit of the process of making the red velvet cake. The recipe is down in the description. I did go ahead and double it. I decided to make one cake for my customer and one for my family. So I will just preface this to say that you can go ahead and double that recipe. When it came to the recipe itself, I did not pick one that was specifically for dye-free color. I picked a recipe that had a ton of reviews and good reviews saying that it worked really well, and then just went ahead and replaced the red dye that they called for with natural red dye. The recipe, the single form of the recipe as it came, mentioned using 1 to 2 tablespoons of red dye depending on how red you wanted the cake, and I went ahead and used 2 tablespoons of this PRSM EZ-Red baking red color, and I will say that it made a very deep shade of red. And so I actually landed up, if you consider the fact that I doubled the recipe, actually landed up using half of what the recipe recommended, and I think I could probably have used less. Next time I will definitely be trying with less. Also, if you consider the fact that the bottles are quite small, 2 tablespoons is a significant amount of red color. So yeah, if you want your red velvet to be as red as this, then I would recommend using that amount. If you do the recipe just as it is, you don't double it up, then 1 tablespoon would be sufficient to get the same color. So you'll see that I mixed the color into the liquid portion, which in this case was the buttermilk, and I did go ahead and make my own buttermilk. But you basically just put in the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients, little bit by little bit, kind of alternating between the two, and you get a really smooth, beautiful red batter. I then just divided those two, or divided this batter into 6 baking pans. I actually reused the same 3, so I did 3 and then another 3, and I just scooped that out and measured everything. And again, you can see it's very deep red, almost a mahogany kind of red, which is synonymous with a red velvet cake. I also did not notice a difference between what it looked like before baking and what it looked like after baking. So I feel like the color held really well, and it was true, like a true representation. You can see over there, it is just as red as before it went in, and cutting into it, you will see the same thing. What is really nice about the baking colors is that you don't need to allow them time to develop. They are perfect just as you have mixed them straight into the oven. So let's have a look at that. I think that is the perfect red velvet color, and yeah, really impressed.
Thanks for watching. I hope this inspires you to create a beautiful, natural red velvet cake. If you're new to using TruColor baking colors, you will notice that the red comes from carmine. Yes, that's made from a bug, but it's been used as a colorant for many centuries and is completely safe. It also holds up incredibly well to heat. If you want results that last, this is a really effective way to get that. So, if you're okay with using animal-derived ingredients, definitely give TruColor baking color a try. Be sure to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what else you'd like to see here on the Dye Free Baker YouTube channel.